June 1st, 2016. 5 years ago already. A friend of mine was moving out of state and wanted help selling her old car. She bought a new one and didn't want the hassle of fixing it and selling it herself, so she told me that if I sold it for her, I could keep anything over $800. I wasn't really confident that the car would sell for much more than that, so I didn't have much confidence in making any money off of the flip job. But the idea of having a classic 80s sports car to beat the absolute living shit out of for a few weeks was very appealing to me. So with a busted out taillight, ruined paint, and a brake master cylinder that was starting to go out, I filled Steven in on the gig and we got to work immediately. Steven is really getting into it. He set up his workbench and he's going full bore with this thing. Funny thing about Steven's labor equates to about 3.2 Ryan labor hours. So every hour that Steven puts in, that's 3.2 hours that I would have had to put in. The car is going to be brand new in like 2 hours. It's going to be great. Well, after many hours trying to polish the taillights, well, Steven ruined the centerpiece. I don't know how else to put it. I'm not mad at him. Don't blame him. I would have done the same thing, but it was technically Steven that did it. The paint that was on this lettering came off. So what did we do? We did the most white trash thing we could think of. Right, Steven?
Pretty bad.
We took this high quality Rust-Oleum painter's touch paint, wood, metal, plastic. It's supposed to work on everything. Sprayed it into many different shallow things. We used Q-tips, paper towels, and other shit to apply the paint. And as you can tell, it turned out just great. Some tweaker is gonna fucking love these. But, check it out. From here, it looks legit AF. Those also look legit AF. So, we're calling that done. We're calling that tweaker ready. Next thing we're gonna go for after dinner, I'm gonna take a hammer to the quarter panel and try to get that dent out. It's gonna be great. What could possibly go wrong?
What indeed?
Hopefully we can have this bitch extra shined up by tonight. All right, I've done this a lot of times, and these are the two tools. All right, I've never done this before, but I'm gonna use an extender, and I couldn't find an actual hammer, so I have a rubber mallet, which, I mean, that probably will be better. When we get close up, I want a close up on the before damage, because this is about to you won't really see the accident when I'm done. Problem. Yeah. Yeah. Stop. I'm gonna get the ball peen hammer. I've seen a lot of YouTube shows, like Wheelie Dealers and just other documentaries about like Ferraris and stuff. And I've seen a lot of videos and a lot of footage of people back when they had to like bend and stretch metal when they would like, you know, make body panels by hand and stuff. And I remember what tools they'd use. I've got really similar tools. I have a 16-ounce hammer and the top of a fence, probably. Steven just brought up, this is it's been a while since we've done something like about a year. As you remember, we had to fix the frame rail on the DDV2. Go ahead and cut the B-roll of that. So as you saw, that turned out great. And this probably is going to turn out even better because I've got more experience. I feel like a little bit of polish. That's gonna look really good. So I'm pretty happy with what. Why are they barking? With why? What? Hey. With yeah, it's gonna be great.
Having a stroke?
That could have been a small stroke. Here we're just testing the quality of the car, making sure the next owner is really gonna love it. It's a very important test that we do. We do it on every vehicle before we sell it on. Oh, we're only going 60. This is great.
It feels so thing is stupid fast.
Yeah, and it feels, it's the most planted feeling car I've ever felt. I don't get it. Even though the tires are complete garbage.
Yeah, the tires are crap. The suspension is so dead. But driving this, I would go into any corner double the speed I would go in your car.
Let's get the final corner.
All right, here we go. The apex of the test.
Oh my god, it just destroyed that corner! That felt good!
Are you sure I can't buy this?
I mean, you might have to buy it.
I kind of want to buy it.
This thing's fucking rad.
I don't see why you think it's such a bad idea for me to buy it.
It's mechanically perfect.
I know.
After we fix the brakes.
Right.
And like, the engine still feels so strong.
It pulls.
All right, Steven, we just made an important modification to the Prelude.
I think this is probably the single most important thing we're going to do to the car.
I think this is going to give it more street cred than anything else we've done to it. And anything than ever will happen to it.
Well, right.
This is the pinnacle of street cred now for this vehicle.
I think this is the coolest it gets.
Yeah, from here on out, absolutely. Yeah. You know, it might have been cooler when it was brand new, but
I don't think so.
As for this century, actually, good point. This is really cool.
I think this is cooler than a factory spec.
Absolutely.
SI.
Steven, are you taking a liking to this car?
I don't like Hondas. I'm a Toyota person.
Right. Are you starting to think that maybe you might like it? Like maybe owning it one day or no?
No.
Oh.
I've done my Honda phase. I had the Acura as my first car.
Oh.
I don't need another Honda.
You just appreciate the four-wheel steering.
I mean, it's nice, but it's, you know.
Well, here's what we've done. That's the hood, which means now it's in race mode. And it is just ready to go fucking demolish the streets. And what are we gonna go do with it, Steven?
Drive it at exactly the speed and not a single mile per hour.
Absolutely. We'll be going mostly 55 everywhere.
It'd be illegal to go 56.
Absolutely.
And we don't do things that are illegal.
All right, we're gonna see how fast she goes on the one gone. Currently doing 55. No, we're not doing 55. We're 5 exactly. Yeah, we're doing 55 in 0.3. Let's see how fast this bitch will go. Yeah, this is it. There's much speed to this corner.
All right, that's 56 from the corner.
All right, we're at 56 and a half. 57. Wow, we're up to 57.
Actually pretty steady. It's not bad.
It's fast enough to be scared.
Why didn't it stop yet?
Not yet.
I'm not looking at the speedo anymore. That's pretty quick.
Yeah, now you can brake. All right, top speed of 57 and a half miles an hour.
57.5.
What's up?
Just fucking paint it.
Just paint it?
Just paint it.
No, there's no
You,
explanation.
I mean, sure.
Pretty much every piece of window trim on the car had the paint kind of flaking off. Nice. This piece of shit piece is now black. They're all supposed to be black, but underneath you'd either see chrome or just a weird crappy plastic color, so we were trying to repaint it all with flat black. Or sold in like this, I should say. Right now, Ronald Reagan is back here washing the trunk panel, getting ready to cut it, buff it, polish it. Right?
Yeah.
3-stage?
Yeah. Cut, buff, polish, wax.
I am soaking the smoker window glue in Goo Gone, because I'm trying to get it off so that way he can polish everything while waiting for the paint to dry. Look how good that looks. In person it looks awful, but on camera it looks great. Yeah. Which means if you're
far away in the dark when it's raining
and high on meth, which is this car's target audience,
right, you're
gonna love it.
Feel this. It's actually pretty smooth.
Not bad?
No, it's not terrible.
Ooh. Steven, I like the weight reduction you've done back here, man.
This dirt probably weighs like 5 pounds.
Ross, how's it going? Welcome to Honda Magic. Welcome back to your people. You decided to potentially not work on it? All right, let's see Steven's work. Looking pretty shitty. And then it's looking really good. Wow, that's actually a really good way to show it off. Hey, another day on the Prelude. It's gonna be something special someday. Steven, how's the cutting?
Yep.
How's it going well?
I mean, it's going.
Can't ask for anything more than going. I'm gonna go show the folks at home what I've been up to. This is the underside of the hood. When you pop the hood, you could just see that it was just full of grease and shit. So I've been trying to clean it up. So that side is the after, and that's the before. And its next owner is gonna really appreciate that I put in 4 hours cleaning this hood. So, all right, we're prepping the hood for paint. We got 1,000 grit sandpaper and a piece of shit hood to learn how to do this on. Should be exciting. All right, you know what time it is? You know what fucking time it is, guys? You know what time it is?
I'm drunk.
It's fucking, yeah, I'm kind of drunk too. It was finally time for us to learn how to paint an automotive body panel. We made sure we were nice and drunk, and we had plenty of spray paint from AutoZone. We were using Rust-Oleum Black and a clear coat. And with 2 beers in my belly, it was time to start spraying the paint.
All right, first spray, here we go.
I'm gonna turn them back now.
Oh, we can still turn back.
We could just give it back to the owner and say,
We're done.
yeah, fuck it. But we're not. The only prep we did for this was a little bit of sanding and then hose water with a terry cloth towel to wipe it off.
Dude, don't do that.
It's getting low, so the angle doesn't work now.
It's gonna be, it's gonna be so bad. Go for it, whatever.
This is the first coat. Time for the second coat. Can says let it dry for 15 minutes. We let it dry for, we actually don't know, but it's dry to the touch. Let's empty this bitch out with my circle method, which works great. Steven loves the circle method.
It's the worst possible way to paint.
Steven might have had his doubts in my technique, but I was sure that the end result would prove me right. In order to keep our productivity up while the hood was drying, we would get back to masking off and spray painting that window trim I was talking about earlier. Bang. What the fuck's up? Check this out. I'm about to spray this shit right here. It's gonna be sick, dude. Typical Ryan. I can't wait to see you on the autocross grids with your windows all the way up.
And the air conditioning
Not
pumping.
talking to anyone because you hate talking to people.
I don't though.
And just the air conditioning.
Ryan, I have been on the grid talking to people the whole time.
You going? Doing the passenger side. says 60 seconds. 1:22. I don't know where I'm at anymore. And with 2 coats of paint, it was time for the rattle can clear.
So Ryan is doing a job at clear coating. It's a little bit heavy in some places, like that, and it's a little bit light in other places. But overall, he's halfway drunk, and that's the right time to paint a hood.
$20 budget paint job. Check it out. Go to AutoZone. Done. Your car's a new color. If we can get an AutoZone sponsorship out of this, I'm gonna shit myself.
Do you realize every line you say is always a one-liner? Like you line everything up to be a one-liner.
It's just 45
It's
seconds.
45 seconds of a one-liner, and then there's 20 of them in a row.
It makes it easier to edit.
No, that makes it terrible to edit.
That's where all the rocks hit. So if we put extra coats on that,
Oh yeah.
you know, because at autocross, when they do the burnouts in front of you, it's just like, ding, ding, pong, pong, dong, dong.
Wow. From this angle,
It looks great.
it's... Come look at this.
I can see it from here.
Look at what the camera is seeing.
It'll buff out! It comes out really good.
Ryan, you're happy with how this has come out?
The hood is great. I can't wait to polish it up with polish.
Yeah. Okay. So how about I paint the light covers,
Okay.
and then we can compare,
Quality?
yeah, who did a better job.
Who's better at painting?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll fucking destroy you. Yeah, you paint those.
Okay.
You can't do this.
No?
No.
Well, you want to make a bet?
You don't have the patience.
You want to make a
for it.
bet, and then Ross can be the judge
Right,
on who
he's
did
gonna
better?
take your side. He doesn't like me. Mm-mm.
I will be.
We get
I will
the
be very
girls from
subject-
work
no.
to judge.
I will be subjective.
Okay.
I'll be
Okay.
subject-
Whoever's at Dutch Bros.
Yeah, on a night shift, they judge.
Okay.
At night.
And we don't tell them who did which.
Yeah.
I'll still be subjective.
You're going down, bitch.
I ain't going down. Here we have this doctor painting a headlight bucket. Looks awful. Are you going for camo? Because that's what it looks like. It's time to change some oil. Yeah. So we're changing the oil on the Prelude, and we just want to take this time to mention our sponsor, STP. Thanks to AutoZone. Get in the zone. They're not actually our sponsor, but hopefully, if we do enough of these videos with enough of their great products, they'll give us like a 50-cent discount when we buy their oil or something, or free shop towels or something. I don't even know. All right, let's try it again. Do you have any advice?
Stop thinking.
Hey guys, when you're changing your oil, make sure the recipe. Woo! That's what happens when I don't think. It's really bad.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy. All right. Maybe think a little more than that.
Wow. Can you see me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Change the angle so you can.
Okay.
Hey kids! If you're trying to change your oil at home, make sure you buy AutoZone brand STP oil and filters. It'll get the shit lubricated. How about that one?
That's okay.
Get in the fucking zone, Ryan. So we finished the oil change, and we wanted to look at what was making this weird clunking sound when you started up, because it sounded like the exhaust was loose. And it was. So we reattached the exhaust hanger that was not connected, and then we looked at the muffler and realized that it's just really not connected very well at all. It just does that a lot. And then secondly, Steve, you want to get the hole. It's this iPhone 5 sized hole right here. So, Steven, what are we gonna do?
Well, you see that flange down there? Yeah, we're gonna take that flange off,
And then,
and then we're gonna take the muffler off,
and then,
and then it's not gonna have a muffler.
no muffler?
Not for now.
Perfect. Free upgrades are the way to go. The hood was the most expensive part of it.
$20. No muffler. Let's see how it sounds. No different. It sounds better.
About how it's going.
That's a good one. How do I feel about the Prelude project right now? I feel great. I'm still kind of drunk. Steven has started putting a lot of more effort into improving the car. And I'm really glad that we took the exhaust off and some of the intake piping off because it sounds super sporty. It sounds great.
Sporty.
Sporty as shit. All right, update. We pulled the car out from the carport. We're getting ready to degrease the engine base. Steven, how's it going up here?
Good.
I believe Steven's doing scraping paint off of things. As you can see, the head, it's just got a bunch of shitty paint, not really attached anymore. Taking that off.
Right off.
That piece used to look worse than the rest of the head, and now it looks like a brand new piece. I'm excited to see how it looks when it's done. Flick the pop-ups. Sick. Flick them down. Yeah, fuck yeah. Steven, is this pretty much done?
Yeah, I think for now. It can be cleaner, but I think for our purposes today.
Steven, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning the fuel filler cap.
That's what I always do on my cars that I love. So I'm sure someone's going to appreciate that someday.
Somebody is going to love this.
Are you flossing that?
Yeah.
By the end of the day, the painting was all done, and Steven had also finished his cut, buff, polish, and wax. The car was looking really good. And to be honest, I think this day was the nicest the car ever looked in all of the time that we had it. Hey guys, look what I did by myself. Got the headlights covers back on, and I got the, oh man, you can see how great the paint job is on the hood on camera too. I got the headlight covers on, and I got the hood on and adjusted all by myself. Look at that freaking just pure 80s incredible car. I mean, this is what you dream about. Oh wow. That's a great paint job we did. It's a really good paint job. Yeah, it looks great. Pretty cool, huh? More and more, the Prelude was winning over our hearts, but we wanted to see if we were just crazy or if the car actually resonated with the people, so we took it to a local car meet. Yes! Fucking made it. I don't know about today, but back in 2016, Eugene car meets were pretty much the most depressing thing that you could do with your life. I don't remember anybody coming up to talk to us about the Prelude, and I definitely don't remember anybody admiring it, but that was okay, because we loved the Prelude. We were proud of it. We had taken a car that looked like complete crap, and with about $30 of spray paint and a lot of work, we were able to get it looking fantastic again. It really felt like we were saving this car from just getting destroyed or scrapped. Because instead of the car just looking like a cheap 80s Honda that'll get you good gas mileage, it was actually looking like a desirable sports car again. This is why Eugene car shows are so great, because there's just so much shit. Oh my god, there's literally one S15 here, and now look, everybody literally in the area is flocking over to an S15. This is great. Meanwhile, we're over here creaming over a Tercel first gen non-supercharged MR2 in a goddamn Prelude SI. Despite all the fun we were having, all good things must come to an end, and that's the same with the '89 Prelude. After all, we were on a mission to sell it for a friend, and a few days later we found a buyer, and it was time for us to take our final joyride on the way to sell it. Hey everybody! Good news! The Prelude is about to take new ownership. We're headed over to the owner's house with the cash to go sign the paperwork, hand the cash over. Honda takes new ownership, and this chapter of my life is about to be done.
How long have you had possession of the car?
I can't remember. It feels like 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
It feels like about 2 weeks.
2 weeks sounds right. So in 2 weeks, you shined up the turd and got it sold.
And I fucked around a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot of not working on this car in that 2 weeks.
As a road tester, how do you think this car feels?
Pretty good. It's a little bit gutless at the top end, but we just pulled away from Ross pretty easily, so.
Oh, I bet we left Ross in the dust.
It feels like an $800 car. But you know what? It's all part of the experience. It tracks straight. This thing is impeccably aligned.
All right, Steven and I are standing in front of the Prelude right here,
It's there.
and it's officially sold.
It's over.
It's got a new special home, a new special owner, and that special owner is
Me.
yeah.
I bought it.
Steven just
I
had
now
to have
own
it.
The Prelude. Hi, kitty.
Sorry, there's a
kitty.
cat.
Hi. Do you like to be picked up? Do you like to be in YouTube videos?
Let's call him Gerald.
Hi, Gerald.
Gerald, welcome.
Gerald, welcome to the YouTube channel. Oh, Gerald doesn't
All
like
right,
YouTube.
Gerald doesn't like YouTube.
So yeah, I now own the Prelude. We're gonna.
We got big plans. By we, I mean Steven, because it's his car and not mine.
But Ryan has plans too. And the moral of the story is we're gonna beat this thing half to death.
If you liked this episode of insert title here, we don't even have a nickname for this car yet.
If you think of a good nickname, let us know. Comment down below with a nickname.
Yeah, and we won't listen to it. We'll already have a nickname.
We'll have 4 or 5 picked
months
out.
before you even get to see this video.
Yeah, people
on
will probably
YouTube.
be watching this for the first time in like 2017 or 2018.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah.
When we get around to editing it, when I lose my legs.
You're right. Yeah, cool.
Sick. Let's go drive her home. Is it safe to reveal what your main purpose for this car is as well?
Absolutely. My main purpose for this car is to autocross it. It's a race car. This is my race car.
This is Steven's Ayrton Senna Tribute Honda race car.
It is going to be a Senna tribute.